I really hope no one thinks I'm weird for this. I don't want anyone knowing that I like My Little Pony. Nintendo's got a problem with the eShop. It's a pain to navigate, sure, but the worst part is it's impossible to discover anything you want to play, and loads of amazing games get buried under heaps of shovelware. Have you noticed a bunch of games on the eShop that advertise themselves as spicy content? They're always on sale for $1 or $2, and I have no idea why these get made, let alone countless ones. When Keymailer offered me a free key for this one, I let my curiosity get the best of me. What kind of gameplay does this offer? Is it going to be a repeat of the hot coffee scandal of the 2000s? Is it like a dirty manga? It's a sliding puzzle. It's a sliding block puzzle. You complete a level, and it removes a character's clothes. It's barely anything. It's just a classic children's game with anime JPEGs. How is this selling? The eShop's being flooded with spicy anime girl puzzles, but that's not the only thing. What's the new clock app dropping every few weeks? Do these devs not realize the Switch comes with the clock on the top right of the screen? But clocks aren't the only weird apps. Why are there so many coloring book apps? And why do some retail at nearly $30? At this point, just buy your kid a coloring book and crayons. It's way cheaper than buying a Switch in this game. How many of these kids would rather use their Switch to play a worse version of MS Paint over Fall Guys? Oh, sorry, I mean Clumsy Rush, Ultimate Guys. There's also an epidemic of games pretending to be other, much better games. Remember that game, The Lost Hope, Dead Zone Survival? It was in the news for advertising itself as a ripoff of The Last of Us, but it was a completely broken mess. And it was so bad it got removed from the eShop. But that's not stopping any of the other numerous imposter games. Clumsy Rush and these anime games are also guilty of another eShop sin. Do you notice how they're always on the top of the new releases page? They release a new edition of the same game, or a bundle with new DLC, or a bundle with another one of the publisher's titles, and then boom, they're back at the top to be discovered. They'll also slash their prices to pocket change to make sure they're always in the sale section of the shop too. As a player, it's awful because I can never find anything I want to play in the new releases or sale sections because they're constantly flooded with the same awful garbage over and over. It has to be a nightmare for indie devs who make their newest masterpiece, and it's hidden by anime JPEGs and clocks. The Switch is an amazing console, and its open eShop has allowed amazing indies to flourish on the platform. But I hate that it's being harder and harder for good games to be discovered now. I just hope that a solution for this is on the horizon, but we'll have to wait and see. Thanks for letting me complain about the eShop for a bit, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!